So it's an honor for me to welcome you here tonight as we celebrate 53 outstanding professionals that make up the class of 2017. Graduates, congratulations to you all. You've already accomplished a lot, but this is really just the beginning. To the friends and family of graduates, welcome as well, and thank you for supporting them through the process. We hope that this night will be as special for you as it is for us. Our graduates join over 1,800 CPAs in Newfoundland and Labrador and 210,000 in Canada. The national merger of our three legacy bodies has created one of the largest, most influential group of accounting professionals in the world, and we should all be proud of what Canadian CPAs have accomplished globally. Tonight, we also honor three chartered professional accountants who have made a significant contribution to both the community and the profession. These individuals have been nominated by their peers and elected by the board to receive the highest honor that the association can bestow upon a member. Tonight, I'm delighted to welcome Beverly Evans, Jocelyn Perry, and Laurie Skinner as our new Fellows of the Chartered Professional Accountants. On a personal note, I've actually had the privilege to work with each of these individuals through my career, and I can honestly say that without a doubt, they're all well-deserving of this honor. Now I'd like to invite the Honorable Tom Osborne, Minister of Finance, to bring greetings from the province.
Thank you very much. It's certainly a pleasure for me to be here tonight. I will point out a couple of my colleagues. Our Auditor General is in the room, and as well as our Comptroller General. So I welcome you both. It is certainly a pleasure to be here to help you celebrate the 53 graduates tonight and their accomplishments. And I bring those greetings on behalf of all of my colleagues in the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador, and especially the Minister responsible, Sherry Gammon-Walsh. As you celebrate your accomplishments for the 53 graduates who are receiving their professional designations as Chartered Professional Accountants, I would say it's an understatement that each and every person in the room are proud of you and the hard work and dedication that you've put in over the years to come to this point and receive your designations. I understand the chair of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Canada, Terry LeBlanc, is in the room. I've had the pleasure to sit with him tonight and chat a little bit. Welcome to our province. We're delighted that you've taken the time to come to this event tonight. It shows the importance that you put in the event. As well, the chair, Deborah, and your entire executive. I also want to take the opportunity to recognize others that are in the room tonight. I know we have John from Service NL, and we appreciate you being here, as well as other distinguished guests tonight. Both the offices of the Comptroller General and the Auditor General have, over the years, given an opportunity to students to further their career and to gain the experience, very valuable experience within government. And I understand the Auditor General's office has 6 of the 53 graduates working in her office, which is quite an accomplishment. Many of the opportunities to expand on the skills as these students have gone through to receive their designations is much appreciated by both of your offices. The milestone that we are celebrating here tonight is, as I said, a result of the hard work and dedication of the students, but as well as recognizing the accomplishment you've made tonight, it's also important to mark the day really as the beginning of your chosen career. A case in point for tonight, while many of you choose different paths as you move forward, your contributions to our business, our organizations, and to government across Newfoundland and Labrador will play a very important role. I'd like to recognize the 3 fellow CPAs, Beverly Evans, Jocelyn Perry, and Laurie Skinner. Laurie, by the way, was a former Deputy Minister of Finance. I congratulate you as you receive your honorary designation, which is bestowed upon members who have made a considerable contribution to their community and to their professions. So congratulations to you. I also recognize Monica Gregory, who is this year's recipient of the CPA of Canada's Regional Gold Medal for achieving the highest standard in Atlantic Canada. I also want to recognize Kayla Snow and Krista Stafford, who have received silver and bronze, and Emily McLean for her award. I want to point out that Monica is one of 69 candidates from across the country to be placed on the prestigious National Honor Roll. So congratulations, Monica. To all of this year's graduates, the field you've chosen is one which requires a sharp mind and a strong commitment to your professionalism. You've already shown yourselves to be exceptional in these regards, and I offer my very best wishes as you take your considerable skills and talents to your workforce. I also thank Troy Stanley, Vice Chair of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Newfoundland and Labrador, and everybody who's played a role in organizing this event tonight. A very prestigious event. I wish you the very best in your career endeavors, and I wish you a safe and memorable celebration tonight. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Minister Osborne. So we move to the part of the evening that everybody's been waiting for, the presentation of the certificates. So in preparation for this presentations, I call upon Terry LeBlanc, Chair, CPA Canada, Deborah Feltham, Chair of the Association of Chartered Professional Accountants of Newfoundland and Labrador, and Karen Harnham to take their places in the presentation area. I'll also welcome to the stage the CEO of CPA Newfoundland and Labrador, Jason Hilliard, who will introduce the graduates.
Let me begin by saying congratulations to the newest fellows and graduates. You should be very proud. Graduates, if I could have Group 1 assemble in the order provided to your right of the stage for certificate presentation, that would be appreciated. If you could align yourselves sort of in the far corner here, away from the projector so that they don't interfere with the video screen. As your name is called, I'll ask that you make your way then across the presentation area. Make sure that as you receive your certificate that you take a moment to look towards the photographer and smile for your picture. And those CPAs as well who will be presenting a certificate to graduates are asked to proceed to the stage with the graduate. They look like they're getting close, so I'll get started. Danica Allen. Danica would like to give a very special thank you to her boyfriend Peter, her parents Richard and Sheila, and her sisters Janessa and Olivia for supporting her throughout the program. It was a long process and she wouldn't be here celebrating today without you. To her EY family, thank you for everything over the past 3 years. All of the extra hours, study sessions, pep talks, and support for herself and her fellow writers is appreciated more than you know. She couldn't ask for a better place to work. Adam Avery. Adam would like to thank his wife Angela, his children William and Isabel, his parents Eric and Sonia, his in-laws Alistair and Isabel, his boss Kim, his mentor Mike, and all of his friends and colleagues at Newfoundland Power for all their support throughout the program. Fiona Bai. Fiona would like to thank her parents for their support during the past 2 years and thank her office for providing support, encouragement, and understanding throughout the courses and the CFE. Lastly, she would like to thank and congratulate her coworkers and friends who all passed the CFE. Brittany Barnes. Brittany would like to thank her family. Through all the stress and tears, you were there to guide and support her. She could not have done it without you. Stephen Bradley. Stephen would like to thank his wife Carla, his mentor Rayanne, his parents Alice and Tom, and his fellow candidates, especially Joanne Petton and Shane Stuckless. Without all of their support, caring, and advice, he wouldn't have made it through. Thank you. Caitlin Bursey. Caitlin would like to thank her husband Evan for his support throughout her education, her parents for their encouragement and support, her daughter Alice for being a great sleeper and study buddy, and her in-laws for helping with baby Alice while she studied for the CFE. Amanda Carter. Amanda would like to thank her parents, family, and friends for supporting her throughout the program. Murray Shidley. Murray would like to especially thank his amazing wife, Kate, who provided him immense support throughout the entire CPA process. He would also like to thank his parents, who have always believed in him and pushed him to keep aiming higher. Unfortunately, Murray was unable to attend this evening. Ratidzo Chikari. Ratidzo would like to thank her parents for their never-ending support while being thousands of miles away. Thank you to her employer for the guidance and encouragement during the hard moments of the program, and thank you to the friends she calls family for inspiring her to be great and for all the champagne that was popped during each milestone of the program. Jessica Cole. Jessica would like to thank Deloitte, her family, and Krista Stanford and Jeff Hall. Martin Cook. Martin would like to thank Danny for his support, his mom for her encouragement, and his CFE study partners for putting up with his perpetual lateness. Laura Critch. Laura would like to thank her husband for always supporting and motivating her through this 4-year journey. From starting the CGA program in BC and driving across the country with a computer on her lap, to completing assignments with their son on her lap. Their lives have changed immensely since she started. Laura can't wait to find out what the next adventure will be. Deep Narayan Dada. Deep would like to thank his previous employer, Noseworthy Chapman, Chartered Professional Accountants, and his current employer, Amanda Upshaw, CPA. Deep would also like to thank his spouse, Kathy Quinlan, his parents, and Jeanette Wade and Judy Cumby. Adam Dumaresque. Adam would like to thank his parents for their constant support to become the best he can be. His partner, Alicia, who has played a significant role in making him the person he is today. With Adam is his father, Kevin Dumaresque, FCPA FCA, to present him with his membership certificate. Ryan England. Ryan would like to thank Erin for all her support. Andrew French. Andrew would like to thank his family and friends for their continued support and encouragement. Professors at Memorial University, all those he's met and who has mentored him during his commerce work terms at the MMSB, Department of Natural Resources, and Royal St. John's Regatta Committee. Former partners and staff of Power Boland Chartered Professional Accountants. Thanks as well to his CPA mentors, Leslie Boland, Charlie Follett, and Stephanie Lewis. Densmore Consulting Services, and everyone at the Office of the Auditor General for their support. Renee Gallant. Renee would like to thank her children, Evan, Claire, and Caleb Gallant. Also, a special thank you to Colleen Mentions. Colin Goss. Colin would like to thank the partners and staff of Noseworthy Chapman for their mentoring, support, and assistance over the last 2 years. As his 3-year-old nephew says, a ginormous thank you to his parents and family for all their love and encouragement during this education journey. He would not be where he is today without the unending support. In Colin's own words, Muds, thanks for everything. We will pause now for a moment from the graduate presentation to introduce one of the newest fellows of the Chartered Professional Accountants. I kindly ask that you turn your attention to the video screen as we introduce Beverly Evans, FCPA CA.
You may not have had a calling when you first held a calculator to take up accounting. The light didn't shine on a calculator and the angels opened up and sang, ah, and Bev, go do your CPA. That was not how it happened, and I don't know many people who have this vocation or calling to do accounting. The CPA profession gives you a base no matter what you're going to do, and that designation gives you instant credibility out there in the marketplace, and you have colleagues that you make, and you make them, and they become your friends for life. CPA has done all that for me, and it continues to do all that for me.
As the partner leading the executive search practice for KBRS in Newfoundland and Labrador, Beverly has recruited outstanding leaders to many organizations across a wide variety of industries. Her unique professional background, coupled with her innate curiosity, authenticity, and enthusiasm, allows her to connect and align leaders and organizations to create great results. She lives the values of integrity, trust, and true relationship building in both her professional and personal life.
I believe people are essential to the success of any business. I believe people are to be empowered. I believe people should be happy coming to work. And because I'm a CPA, I've even put a percentage to that. More than 80% of the time on average, you need to be happy and enjoy getting up and come to work. If you don't, then you're in the wrong job.
Beverly grew up in Mount Pearl and Paradise and completed her Bachelor of Commerce Honors Cooperative at Memorial University. After graduating, Beverly joined KPMG in Toronto, where she completed the CA program, finishing first nationally within the firm. During her tenure at KPMG, she served as president-elect of the Chartered Accountants Student Association of Ontario. She also served as a member on the Appeals Committee of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Ontario and the Professional Development Committee of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Newfoundland and Labrador.
I ended up working in our National Professional Development Office in Toronto, writing courses, teaching them all across Canada, until I decided to move back to Newfoundland because we all want to come home.
After leaving public practice, Beverly returned to Newfoundland where she assumed leadership roles as the Chief Financial Officer and Corporate Secretary with Fishery Products International Limited, the Chief Financial Officer of the Research and Development Corporation, and Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer for the Pike Group of Companies. Beverly holds the ICD.D designation and has served on public, private, and not-for-profit boards throughout her career. She is currently Director, Executive Committee member, and Chair of the Finance and Investment Committee of the Janeway Children's Health Foundation.
This is my 4th year on the Janeway Children's Hospital Foundation Board. The people of this province love their children and the Janeway, and I think no matter how tough times are, they will always give in terms of time and money.
An invited member of the Women Presidents Organization and the International Women's Federation, Beverly is passionate about supporting the development of the next generation of leaders and is regularly invited to speak to, mentor, and coach emerging leaders.
She's a wonderful teacher. Bev is the ideal recipient for the FCPA designation. She technically is everything that an accountant should be, but she's so much more. What puts her in a different category is her ability to lift other people up and just make them better people, better accountants, better business people, everybody around her at every level of the organization. She makes people better.
Beverly shares her life with Dave Jones, who is also a chartered professional accountant and is the mother of 2 children. In her spare time, Beverly enjoys traveling, reading, and spending time with her family and friends at their cabin in Deer Park, usually accompanied by a nice glass of red wine.
When this was announced, I got calls and emails from people I have worked with over 30 years, understanding how you touch the life of the people that you worked with in one way, no matter what my role was in their life. That was humbling, and I will be forever grateful. Receiving the FCPA as a token of respect and the highest honor in our profession is the icing on the cake.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new fellow, Ms. Beverly Evans.
I am delighted to ask Beverly Evans to please come forward and receive her fellowship certificate. Congratulations. So you really can't see anything up here. I thought I'd be nervous talking to 400 people, but I really can't see any of you, so it's fine. Here she comes, okay. I give you Beverly Evans. Now we'll shift back to the graduates. Can I please ask Group 2 to assemble in the same area you would have seen Group 1, just to the right, your right of the stage. Timothy Granter. Timothy would like to thank both his CPA mentors and coworkers at Grant Thornton for their tremendous support throughout the program, and his parents for always pushing him to do his best. Monica Gregory. Monica would like to thank PwC for the for the opportunities that contributed to her development during the program. A special thank you to her mentor and friend Leslie Singleton for always lending her an ear and giving helpful advice. Thank you to her fiancée Jen for her constant support. Monica is so grateful for your encouraging messages before every exam, patience during busy times, and faith in her. Finally, Monica would like to thank her parents who always believed in her capabilities and in doing so gave her the confidence to achieve her goals. She would not have completed the program without you by her side. Sujin Gu. Sujin would like to thank her parents and her husband for the continuous support they have provided. She could not have done it without them. Secondly, she greatly appreciates the help she has received from the Office of the Auditor General and all her colleagues. Thanks also go out to her mentor, Mr. Douglas M. Kirby, and to Miss Deanne Babstock-Moret and Mrs. Wei Shi. Further, Sujin would like to thank all her friends for their encouragement along this journey. Peggy Kenny. Peggy would like to thank her family, friends, and coworkers for all the support, and an extra thank you to Ryan, Sam, Dan, and Val for putting up with her endless tears and constant whining over the past 2 years. Simmer Kosla. Simmer would like to thank his family and friends for supporting him. Simmer would also like to thank everyone at Noseworthy Chapman for helping him and keeping him inspired throughout the program. Carly King. Carly would like to thank her wonderful friends and family for their constant support over the last 2 years. Thanks to her boyfriend, Troy, for being her rock throughout this entire process. Finally, Carly would like to thank the partners and staff at Harris Ryan for giving her the opportunity to complete the program and gain vital experience along the way. Unfortunately, Carly was unable to be here this evening. Yayu Liana Lee. Liana would like to take this opportunity, first and foremost, to thank her parents. They have been her biggest fans right from the start, and without them, she would never have been able to make it this far. Liana would also like to express her gratitude to the rest of her family and friends. Having them by her side throughout this journey, has helped to smooth out the bumpy parts and enhance the exciting moments. Liana also greatly appreciates everyone's support at Clarified Accounting. Of course, you are included, John. You have created a wonderful environment for both work and study. Shailene McGuire. Shailene would like to thank her family and friends for their support. A big thank you to Dan for always lending an ear. Lastly, but most importantly, she would also like to thank the partners and staff at Windsor Coombs for their continued support and understanding over the past couple of years. Amy McLean. Amy would like to thank her husband, Alex, for all his patience, support, and for being her rock through this journey. The KMK Capital Group of companies for providing her the experience to achieve the depth and breadth required of a CPA, especially her mentor, Marcia Burke, who Amy could not have asked for a more supportive person, and Patricia Reed for always providing assistance when she needed it. Emily McLean. Emily would like to thank her boyfriend, Adrian, her parents, friends, mentor, and the Kumos for always believing in her and putting up with her during stressful and busy times. Emily would also like to thank Seafair Capital and EY for getting her through the program. Ryan Meany. Ryan would like to thank his family and friends, his colleagues at EY, George, and most importantly, his wife, Allison. Josh Monroe. Josh would like to thank his parents for always encouraging him and helping him reach this point in his life. Josh would also like to thank everyone at KPMG for all their support throughout the program and his mentor, Charlie, for all the work put in to help him succeed. Josh would also like to thank his study partners, Peggy and Corey, for helping to keep him on track with their plan. And finally, thank you to the countless other teachers and peers who have all helped lead him to where he is today. Danielle Murphy. Danielle would like to thank her family and friends who have supported her along the way. Andrew Nash. Andrew would like to thank both his mentors and coworkers at Grant Thornton for their tremendous support throughout the program. Andrew would also like to thank his parents and fiancée for always pushing him to do his best and believing in him along the way. Christopher Nyanhemwa. Christopher would like to thank his family and friends for their support and encouragement throughout this long process. Thank you to his EY family for being there every step of the way. Thank you to Siobhan for being a great mentor, and to his EY fellow writers. He couldn't have done this without you, and he is so happy you made it. Congratulations to all the other successful writers. It was well deserved. Joanne Patton. Joanne would like to thank her family, friends, and coworkers who have always believed she could do anything, even when she didn't. Thank you to Tom for always knowing the right thing to say, and special thanks to Dennis Dober for all his guidance. Haley Piercy. Haley would like to thank her supportive family, her grandmother Evelyn, and her soon-to-be husband Joe. It's time now to introduce our second recipient of the Fellow designation. Again, please turn your attention to the video screen as we introduce Jocelyn Perry, FCPA CA.
If this is the area that makes you happy, this area of expertise, finance and accounting, then get your designation. Go for it. It will give you not only the knowledge that will make you a great employee somewhere, it will also give you the confidence you need to be able to tackle the world. It makes you different, it makes you strong, and that's what you need when you're about to enter into the world. And then that will give you the confidence you need to take every single opportunity that comes in front of you. And who knows where the future will lead once you do that.
Jocelyn Perry is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Newfoundland Power Incorporated, employing over 600 people and providing reliable electricity service to approximately 265,000 customers throughout the island portion of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Over the years, when I reflect back, you look at the successes of a company and you realize that each individual, they bring something completely different to the table, and they bring their best. And then when others see the best in others, I think it incents you to be your best. So teamwork is a real hidden jewel inside of an organization, because you really do have to work together to make something move forward.
Jocelyn grew up on the south coast of Newfoundland in the small community of Bay d'Espere. She holds a Bachelor of Commerce degree honors from Memorial University of Newfoundland and obtained her accounting designation while articling with PwC.
When I left Bay d'Espere, I had never heard of it before. I didn't know a CA or a CPA existed. And I remember the co-op office at the business faculty just telling me a bit about it. I mean, this was the area that I liked to be in the finance space, but I had not heard of the designation. So it was a higher level of education. I saw it as a challenge, so I went for it. I knew very little about it, but it's probably one of the best choices I've made in my life.
Throughout her career, Jocelyn has held senior management positions with Fortis Incorporated and Alliant. She joined Newfoundland Power in 2005. Jocelyn's career with Newfoundland Power has been impressive. She has gained extensive knowledge of the utility and energy sector since joining the company. Within 12 years of providing strong leadership while taking on increasing levels of responsibility as Vice President Finance, Chief Financial Officer, and Chief Operating Officer, Jocelyn was appointed as President and CEO in June 2017. Her exceptional work ethic, combined with her commitment to excellence, has been fundamental to the continued growth and success of Newfoundland Power and its employees.
In my view, she's been instrumental in turning Newfoundland Power into one of the most respected and successful companies in Newfoundland.
Jocelyn approaches her volunteer work with the same enthusiasm and dedication as she does her professional work. She is Vice Chair and Treasurer of the Healthcare Foundation Board and was integral in bringing the Bust a Move for Breast Health initiative to Newfoundland and Labrador.
The need is there, and we all want what's best for people around us, people that we care for, our families, our colleagues, our friends. And so we're in a position, if we're all in a position to help out, then I feel that that's our duty, really, to give back and to make this a better place for the people that we care about.
She also serves on the boards of the Canadian Electricity Association, the Public Service Pension Plan Corporation, and C-Corp. Jocelyn is a role model to many, but it is her strong roots and connection to family that really stands out. Jocelyn loves spending time with her son James and can often be found with him at either the hockey arena or the soccer turf.
Getting the FCPA was very special. I think probably one of the first times in my life that I've actually felt emotional over receiving something like this. And this is a designation amongst my peers. So these are people that I deeply respect. So yeah, it felt special, and I was a bit emotional over it when I received it. And I'm humbled by it, quite frankly.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new fellow, Ms. Jocelyn Perry.
It is my honor to invite Jocelyn Perry to the stage area to receive her fellowship certificate. Congratulations. And now back to the graduates. Group 3, please assemble to your right of the stage. Adam Ricketts. Adam would like to say a special thank you to his parents, family, and friends who have supported him throughout the CPA program. It has been a challenging and rewarding experience, and he would not have been able to get through it without your help. Lisa Russell. Lisa would like to thank her fiancé, Liam, for his continuous emotional support and for all his help and patience over the past 2 years. Thank you to the management team at 3 Points Aviation and the staff at the Newfoundland and Labrador office. In particular, thank you to Leo Druken, her mentor and supervisor, for his support and encouragement. Also, thank you to her family and friends for providing encouragement when she needed it. Corey Shue. Corey would like to thank his parents for everything they've done for him over the past 23 years worth of school. He most certainly would not be here if it were not for them. He would also like to thank everyone at KPMG for helping him get through the program, especially his fellow writers and study buddies, Peggy and Josh, and their ability to put up with endless horrible bad jokes over the entire summer should be applauded. A special thank you as well to his mentors Miles, Charlie, Valerie, for helping guide him through the CFE process and teaching him the importance of an outline. Lastly, Corey would like to thank the rest of his friends who helped him through the past 2 years, along with his favorite black lab, Bear. Walter Scott. Walter would like to thank his family, study partners, and the Office of the Auditor General. Kayla Snow. First and foremost, Kayla would like to send out a huge thank you to her parents. It's been a long journey, and she couldn't have done it without their support. Kayla would also like to thank the partners and staff at Noseworthy Chapman who provided an amazing support system throughout the program. Thanks to her friends, family, and profs who were always there to offer the kindest words of encouragement along the way. Finally, she would like to thank Ryan for being there to boost her confidence and provide reassurance when she needed it. Andrew St. George. Andrew would like to thank his family, friends, and coworkers for assisting him during the last 2 years. Unfortunately, Andrew was unable to be here this evening. Christopher Staben. Christopher would like to thank his parents, Paul and Amanda, for supporting him through this process. He would also like to thank his colleagues at PwC for all the mentoring and guidance. He would not have been able to do this without all of you. Krista Stanford. Krista would like to thank her parents, her boyfriend Brad, and the Deloitte St. John's office. Shane Stuckless. Shane would like to thank his wife Melanie for her support throughout the program and encouraging him to undertake it, as well as dealing with the CPA meltdowns. Thank you to his mother, parents-in-law, and friends he has made throughout the program. Shane is accompanied by his wife Melanie Shea, CPA CA, who will present him with his membership certificate. Colin Sullivan. Colin would like to thank his 3 girls, Haley, Catherine, and Lauren, for allowing him to forget about his studies and work and be a kid again. Thank you to all the accountants he has worked with over the past 7 years, and especially Dorothy Keating for mentoring him throughout the program. Thank you to his parents, Kevin and Michelle, for teaching him the value of hard work and helping him with homework for the last 30 years. The biggest thanks goes to his wife, Michelle, for encouraging him to complete the designation and taking the brunt of the family duties while he concentrated on both work and the program. He couldn't have done it without your support. Colin is joined by his father, Kevin Sullivan, FCPA, FCA, who will present him with his membership certificate. I guess that's done. Well, you know. I can only read so fast. Susan Tobin. Susan would like to thank her family for their patience as she studied, the partners and managers at her firm for their confidence and support as she went through the program, and continued support now in her growth now. Thank you. Stuart Wallace. Stuart would like to thank his parents and the Murphys for their support and lots of suppers along the way. Wanjing Wang. Wanjing would like to thank Doug and Deanne for all of their assistance as she worked to achieve her designation. She could not have done it without their help. Wanjing would also like to thank her boyfriend and her parents for all the love and support they have given her over the years. She feels so lucky and pleased to have you by her side. Andrew Way. Andrew would like to thank his parents, Emerson, Heather, close friends, current colleagues at ExxonMobil, and former colleagues at Deloitte. Melanie White. Melanie would like to thank her mentor, Rose Kelly, at Hickman Motors for her endless support and guidance in her professional development. Also, a shout out is required to Matt Kellaway and Shane Stuckless for their mental support in getting through the program. Thanks, guys. Kaylee Yee. Kaylee would like to thank her parents for their unwavering support and sacrifices, which made this moment possible. She would also like to thank her significant other, Jason, for patiently being by her side every step of the journey. Thanks to everyone in the PwC office and all her friends who gave her the encouragement and confidence she needed to succeed. JD Zhang. While going through the program, many people have provided her with support and words of encouragement. Her coworkers have been very accommodating, offering advice and devoting their personal time to help. As such, she wants to say thank you to the managers and partners in her office. Most importantly, JD would also like to thank her family and her significant other who acted as backbones to her success today. Rachie John. Rachie would like to thank her parents and friends who have shared her other duties so that she was able to concentrate on her studies over the past years. Rachie also appreciated the guidance and support of CPA throughout the lessons. And now last, but certainly not least, our third recipient of the Fellow designation. Please turn your attention to the screen as we introduce Lori Skinner, FCPA CA.
As a CPA, you can do anything that you want to do. I think, is it Dr. Seuss, one of those books that said, "Oh, the places you can go," and so I just think of that when I think of a CPA designation. There is no cookie cutter role that people are in anymore. I think strong leadership skills with the backing of the training in a CPA and a CPA designation can take you anywhere you want to go.
Presently the Chief Financial Officer of KMK Capital in St. John's, Lori is responsible for strategic financial leadership to a diverse group of vertically integrated companies operating in the real estate and seniors living sectors, leading the due diligence process and structuring financing arrangements for new business opportunities.
KMK Capital is on a growth trajectory. The experience that I gained in my 22-year career up to that point is providing me with the skills that now I can contribute to help build a good framework for the financial and the operational success at KMK.
Lori was born and raised in Harbour Breton on the south coast of Newfoundland. She is the daughter of the late Harold Skinner and Lillian Skinner. Lori graduated from Memorial University of Newfoundland with a Bachelor of Commerce honors in 1995 and obtained her accounting designation while articling with Ernst & Young. Lori's previous work experience includes corporate controller at Vector Aerospace and assistant corporate controller at Inmarsat. Lori also worked with the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador, where she held a number of senior roles, including 3 assistant deputy minister appointments in the Departments of Business and Finance, and she later progressed to her appointment as the Deputy Minister of Finance. Lori's experience in public accounting, with public companies as well as with government, has prepared her for her current role with KMK Capital. While having a busy professional life, Lori still devotes time to charities that provide opportunities for individuals to realize their potential through all stages in their lives. Early in her career, Lori was involved with the Youth and Care Network as well as the Brother T.I. Murphy Center. Since 2007, Lori has dedicated her professional skills to the YMCA. She currently sits on the board of directors and serves on a number of committees for both the provincial and national YMCA organizations. Lori has been the chair of the YMCA Newfoundland and Labrador since 2015.
Lori came in and really helped us at a point where we needed somebody like Lori with strong financial acumen and strong operational skills and strong leadership skills. So she really helped us turn it around to be an incredibly vibrant Newfoundland charity that's now growing and doing extremely well.
The staff and the board of directors are a great group of people, and they're trying to really carry out the mission of the Y to reach more people. The Y wants everyone to reach their potential, and no one is turned away for financial reasons. So that is a big part of why I love being a part of an organization such as the Y.
Lori is also a member of the Finance and Audit Committee for the Gathering Place, where she feels privileged to serve the organization and support the mission of the Gathering Place to provide barrier-free street-level supports for marginalized individuals in our community. She is also a member of the Rotary Club of St. John's East, whose impact in the community is evidenced by their many community projects each year. Lori lives in Paradise with her partner, Wally, who is also a chartered professional accountant. In her spare time, Lori loves to travel, spend time outdoors hiking and snowshoeing, exercising, and practicing piano. Lori also loves to spend time with family and friends and the many children in her life.
I'm really honored to be receiving the FCPA designation. I know that there are so many people who have the FCPA designation who I respect and I acknowledge, and I'm very proud to be standing beside them as an FCPA.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new fellow, Ms. Lori Skinner.
I'm very pleased to welcome Lori Skinner to the stage for her fellowship certificate. I'll now ask Troy to take over. Where is he? Oh, he's right behind me.
Right here.
Yeah,
Right here, surprise. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you, Terry, Deborah, and Jason. So before we move on to the presentation of the awards to the graduates, I'd now like to introduce tonight's guest speaker, Mr. Terrence LeBlanc, FCPA, FCGA. Terry is the current chair of CPA Canada and has a long history of being a volunteer leader in the profession. Terry served for 15 years on the CGA New Brunswick board, including serving as its chair in 2002 and 2003. He then began 10 years of service on the CGA Canada board, twice serving as chair in 09-10 and then again in 11 and 12. In 2013, Terry was elected to the CPA Canada board and then as vice chair in 2015. Terry is a retired executive from the Canada Revenue Agency, where he served the public for over 33 years in many offices in Atlantic Canada, in Quebec, and in Ottawa. Terry currently resides in Moncton with his wife Rochelle, and together they have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Terry LeBlanc.
Thank you, Troy. Good evening, Honorable Minister, colleagues, guests, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what an evening so far. It's also, I offer a special salute tonight to this year's new cohorts of fellows who are being awarded, or who have been awarded, the Distinguished FCPA for their outstanding contributions as role models and community leaders. Thank you so much for your service and congratulations. But together, we celebrate all of our new CPAs who are graduating. We're here this evening to recognize your tremendous accomplishment, an achievement that is nothing short of exemplary. Your designation isn't just a business and accounting credential, it's your passport to a world of opportunity, both at home and abroad. I remember how I felt when I completed my program and first began practicing the nervous energy, facing the unknown, the hard work it took and continues to take, but it's definitely worth it. CPA Canada's mission is to act in the public interest and support members like you. Our organization and the profession are proud to champion the Canadian ideal of good business, which promotes sustainable economic growth in conjunction with social development. This ideal is ingrained in your education and values. It's who you are. It's what you offer to the world. As advocates for you and the profession, we work to add value to your designation's recognition and credibility. Canadian CPAs work in all sectors of the economy. We understand that to help create value and foster success, Canadian CPAs must be leaders, drivers, and enablers of change who can be relied on to keep organizations ahead of the curve. One of the biggest benefits associated with the CPA profession is its commitment to lifelong learning. CPA professional development courses make sure the skills that you work so hard to gain are maintained and enhanced as best in class through every phase of your career. By collaborating with employers, other stakeholders, and our international accounting colleagues, the Canadian CPA profession is working to ensure that you are equipped to meet the needs of the marketplace. CPA Canada also develops critical research and thought leadership on business resilience, adaptation, and innovation to help you advise organizations on everything from mitigating the risks of climate change to harnessing the power of data analytics and blockchain technology. Around the world, CPA Canada contributes its knowledge and expertise to international standard-setting forums, global accounting organizations, and accounting bodies in developing economies. For example, we work closely with groups such as the International Federation of Accountants and the Global Accounting Alliance to build a stronger profession worldwide. We are proud of our work to improve the future of financial reporting, which will help you meet the evolving needs of business, capital markets, laws, and regulations. We are making our voice heard both domestically and globally on audit quality and on the impact of rapidly shifting technologies to ensure that the profession is on the right side of change. CPA Canada is also the profession's respected and valued voice in Ottawa, advocating for public policy to benefit all Canadians and offering recommendations on what the federal government can do to protect the health of the Canadian financial system. We recognize that tax policy is an essential lever for the government to achieve key economic and social objectives, meaning jobs, investment, innovation, and other initiatives that directly affect the lives of Canadians. Our framework agreement with the Canada Revenue Agency provides a valuable opportunity to exchange tax expertise and insights that will, over the long term, help ensure a well-run tax system that truly benefits all Canadian taxpayers and businesses. And last but certainly not least, we are dedicated to giving back and investing in the community. With the help of members who volunteer and share their expertise, we run initiatives such as our award-winning financial literacy program. We're partnering with groups like the Prince of Wales Accounting for Sustainability initiative to encourage businesses to consider the big picture and integrate sustainability into their decision-making. It's an exciting time to be a CPA. As you begin the next stage of your career, you're joining a challenging global landscape where business, finance, culture, public policy, and technology constantly intersect. You're here as trustworthy advisors and future business leaders. But I want to remind you that you have the potential to be incredible agents of change, too. You have the ability to make a difference, to make Newfoundland and Labrador and the world a better place, and to leave a lasting impact on the economy and society. So on behalf of CPA Canada, I wish you much success as you embark on the next chapter of your professional journey. It's a bright future, full of momentum and possibility, and I look forward to seeing you accomplish great things in your field. So enjoy the rest of this evening's festivities. You have earned it. Have fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Terry. I'm going to ask you to come back up here just to accept a small appreciation for coming this evening. Thanks, Terry. So Terry had a lot of great messages there, but the one thing that stands out to me is it's the CPA's role to champion the Canadian ideal of good business. And when you think about that, it's truly motivating. I mean, you think about it's our job day in and day out to help foster that sustainable economic growth in a socially responsible way. It's something I think we should all keep in mind every day as we move forward. So in addition to the certificate ceremony tonight, it's also an opportunity to present several graduate awards. So now I'd like to call to the stage Anne-Marie Gammon, President and CEO of the Atlantic School of Business, as well as Pauline Downer and Beth Porter, board members of the CPA School of Atlantic Business, to present the CPA Atlantic School Awards of Excellence.
The vision of CPA Atlantic School of Business is creating future CPAs as global business and accounting professionals. With this in mind, we are proud to confer the annual CPA Atlantic School of Business Award of Excellence. The CPA Professional Education Program, CPA PEP, and the CPA Common Final Examination, CPA CFE, are both highly rigorous academic undertakings, and as such, the annual award proudly recognizes those candidates in Newfoundland and Labrador who excelled at successfully completing these significant milestones as part of their journey to become qualified CPAs. The criteria for the Award of Excellence includes the following: successfully passing the entire 3-day CFE and all PET modules on the first attempt, obtaining a pass with distinction on at least one of the 4 PET module examinations. The Board of Directors and staff of CPA Atlantic School of Business are pleased to present the Award of Excellence to the following new graduates. If the award recipients could please assemble to the right of the stage to ease the award presentation, that would be appreciated at this time. Thank you. Adam Avery. Fiona Bai. Caitlin Bursey. Arthur Cook. Adam Dumaresk. Carly King, who unfortunately was unable to attend this evening, Ryan Meany, Joanne Petton, Haley Piercy, Walter Scott, Kayla Snow, Wanjing Wang, Kaylee Yee. Congratulations to all of you on your hard work.
Thank you, Anne-Marie, Pauline, and Beth, and congratulations to the graduates. So now I'd like to call to the stage Krista Fowler. Krista is the chair of the Chartered Professional Accountants Education Foundation of Newfoundland and Labrador. She's going to come forward to present the Jazzit CPA Student Recognition Award, as well as the CFE Distinction Awards.
Jason, you were right. You really can't see anything. Hello, everyone. I'm Krista Fowler, Chair of the CPA Education Foundation of Newfoundland and Labrador. On behalf of the board of the CPA Education Foundation, I would like to congratulate all of the candidates here tonight on the successful accomplishment of this significant milestone in your professional careers. Before I get into the awards portion, I'd like to take a moment to provide some background on the Education Foundation. The Education Foundation was formed with the goal to promote professional excellence in accounting education in Newfoundland and Labrador through the following objectives: providing support to students in the pursuit of the CPA designation, and promoting the development of academia. With the support of our members and our sponsors, the board of the foundation has been working diligently to achieve these objectives. The foundation has a number of different avenues to support students in the pursuit of the CPA designation. Starting with the entrance to the post-secondary degree program, we offer scholarships for the children and grandchildren of CPAs in Newfoundland and Labrador who are entering a degree granting institution. In 2016-2017, we awarded $10,000 through 4 $2,500 scholarships. Next, we offer degree graduation scholarships. 4 scholarships are awarded to students entering Term 7 of Memorial University and who are concentrating in accounting, and over $8,000 is awarded annually. We offer CPA program financial assistance. The board has implemented a financial assistance program for those students from Newfoundland and Labrador who are active in the CPA program through the Atlantic School of Business and who have demonstrated a financial need. The final stage of the CPA designation pursuit, we offer the CFE Distinction Awards. These awards are used to recognize and reward those who have achieved significant accomplishment through the CFE. We have introduced the CFE Gold, Silver, and Bronze Awards, which carry with them a monetary component. To promote the development of academia, We are continuing with our commitment to Memorial University, its accounting faculty, and business students for a total funding commitment of $350,000 to facilitate competency-based accounting education. So now on to the real reason why I'm up here. We're pleased to present the Jazz at CPA Student Recognition Award. This award is funded by Jazzit, which is a Canadian-based company, and its products are dedicated to bringing efficiencies to the users of CaseWare and CaseView, and is presented to a successful Newfoundland and Labrador CPA candidate in recognition of active community involvement while studying toward the CPA designation. We are certainly impressed by all of the applications we received this year. It is wonderful to see the contributions being made by our new CPAs. Volunteering and giving back to the community are important attributes of the CPA profession. As you embark upon your professional careers, we hope that you will continue your commitment to the community and the profession. It now gives me great pleasure to announce this year's winner of the Jazzit Award. Emily McLean, please come forward. Emily was born and raised in St. John's, and upon graduating from high school, attended Memorial University. It was there she developed a passion for community involvement. It was there she developed a passion for community involvement and engagement through volunteering with the Enactus program and as a financial representative for the Student Council. After graduating from Memorial in 2015, Emily decided it was time to expand her community involvement. In 2016, she joined the Board of Directors and the Finance Committee of the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Arts Society. Emily attends and plays an active role in the monthly Board and Finance Committee meetings. The mandate of the Society is the promotion and preservation of the traditional folk arts in Newfoundland and Labrador, and Emily is proud to be part of an organization that gives so much back to the community. In the summer of 2017, while studying for the CFE, Emily was a dedicated volunteer with the 41st Annual Folk Fest at Bannerman Park. Emily managed the finance truck of the event and spent 3 days in August from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. each day, volunteering, organizing, and training volunteers. At Seafair Capital, where Emily is employed, she is always the first to volunteer and also encourages her company to support and attend community events. Whether it's the Black Tie Bingo for the Boys and Girls Clubs of St. John's, the Polka Dot Trot, or the Run for the Cure, Emily is eager to get staff involved and to help organize events. Recently, Emily became aware of the need for socks for the homeless shelters in St. John's. She took it upon herself to organize and promote sock donations through HealthQuest. This initiative resulted in 75 pairs of socks being donated to the gathering place to help those in need in the community. Emily is very deserving of this award. Congratulations, Emily. On behalf of the CPA Education Foundation, I am very honored, and it's my pleasure this evening to present the CFE Awards of Distinction. The gold, silver, and bronze awards are presented to the top 3 performers on the common final exam. As you embark upon your professional career, we hope you will all continue to strive for professional excellence. As I call your name, I ask that each of you proceed to the stage. So without further ado, the winner of the Bronze Award is Krista Stanford. The winner of the Silver Award is Kayla Snow. And the winner of the Gold Award is Monica Gregory. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Krista, and congratulations to Emily, Monica, Kayla, and Krista. Now, Monica, I'm going to ask you not to go too far. I'd now like to call back, and I'm starting to feel bad for poor Terry. He's coming up and down, but I'm going to call Terry to come back up one more time to present our final award. So tonight, I'm very honored to extend congratulations to Monica Gregory of Conception Bay South, the recipient of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Canada Regional Gold Medal for the highest standing in Atlantic Canada. So in addition to the regional award, Monica is one of only 69 candidates across the country who have placed on the prestigious National Honor Roll. Monica, on behalf of CPA Canada and CPA Newfoundland and Labrador, congratulations. So now it gives me great pleasure to hand the podium off to Monica, who will offer remarks on behalf of the graduating class.
Thank you. Good evening, fellow graduates, distinguished guests, members of the CPA community, colleagues, family, and friends. It is a privilege to give this year's student address on behalf of all 53 newly certified CPAs. Tonight marks the end of a 2-year journey. One, to commemorate our graduation, I want to reflect on the path to this moment and share thanks to those who supported us. Most in this room are familiar with the 2-year multi-exam format of the CPA program. To truly appreciate this accomplishment, allow me to provide a numeric perspective. Becoming a CPA means the completion of 5,200 hours of practical experience, over 1,200 hours of studying, 96 assignments and cases, 90 hours of weekend workshops, and 29 hours of exams. Not only does the program require a significant time commitment, it demands proficiency in technical knowledge, professionalism, ethical behavior, communication, problem solving, decision making, and leadership. While not part of the curriculum, the program by design creates personal obstacles to overcome as well. Balancing work and personal commitments with studies, adapting to a self-taught environment, and persevering through times when one more minute of studying seems impossible. Evidently, the program is rigorous and challenging. It demands unwavering dedication and determination from all participants. It requires self-motivation and sacrifice. Over the last 2 months, we have been congratulated by those who surround us. Now is the time to reflect on this journey ourselves, accounting for the challenges that we have overcame, and recognizing the significance of this milestone. This is a defining moment in our career, and one we all need to be proud of ourselves for achieving. While we wrote the exams to earn the designation, we could not have done this without some key influencers and supporters. Thank you to our employers. You provided us with relevant, practical experience, contributing to our development during the program. Your commitment to supporting us through our educational component of our career, through time off work for exams and career mentorship, provided a solid foundation for our professional studies. Thank you to our markers, mentors, and workshop facilitators. Whether we were struggling with a technical topic or our case writing skills, your valuable feedback and guidance ensured we had the necessary tools to succeed at each level. We truly appreciate your dedication to our learning experience. Thank you to the profession, more specifically, CPA Newfoundland and Labrador. Your commitment to this program has instilled excellence, accountability, and professionalism in each successful candidate, maintaining the high standards and integrity of this designation. We are so proud to be finally official members of the CPA community. Thank you to our significant others, family, and friends. While you may not have been able to answer our most complicated technical questions, your contribution to our journey was invaluable. When we had self-doubt because we received a nominal competence grade on our practice case, or struggled with our time constraints, you believed in us. When we were up late cramming for exams or had a group meeting to attend, you were patient with us. When we were stressed before exams, you offered words of encouragement, supporting us and motivating us. Your support carried us through this program, and we could not be more thankful. And finally, to my fellow graduates, we have been waiting for this moment for 2 years or more, overcoming many obstacles, and we are finally here. As we enter the next phase of our career, the world is facing enormous challenges. Although technical abilities have been the key focus of our studies, we all know being a CPA isn't about just crunching the numbers. The competencies we didn't learn from a textbook can help us empower those around us, making the positive impact that is needed in the world today. Gandhi said, "The future depends on what you do today." I challenge each of us to harness the power of being a CPA and become the leaders, problem solvers, and decision makers that will shape the future of our community, workplace, and province. And now, a toast. Congratulations to the CPA graduating class of 2017.
All right, thank you, Monica, and congratulations once again. So, okay, we're almost there. This is basically it now. So I've got a couple of thank yous, and then we'll just go over a couple of logistics as we clear out the room to get ready for the dancing. So before I close, just a couple of thank yous. One to the staff of CPA Newfoundland and Labrador for doing all the heavy lifting that makes tonight's event possible. Marlene Power and the staff at the Delta. Minister Osborne, Thierry LeBlanc, Deborah Feltham, Jason Hilliard, Krista Fowler, Anne-Marie Gammon, Pauline Downer, Beth Porter, and Monica Gregory for their presentations this evening. Tristram Clark, Visual Media Services for the videos. Eastern Audio, Wayne Thornhill Photography, Rick Hollett for his wonderful piano playing, and last but not least, the entertainment for this evening, 709. So now I'll announce the number for the door prize. So you don't need to come up here to get it. You just see Karen afterwards. But if you could at least tell me that the person is out there, that'd be good, because otherwise we'll draw somebody else. So the winning number is 363-5781. Anybody? I can't see anything, so somebody's going to have to tell me. You got it? All right. All right, so just see Karen afterwards, and she'll give you the prize. So just a couple of logistics. So the graduates are all asked to assemble in the Conception Bay room for a group photo. We're going to ask everybody just to clear the room for a few minutes while we clean up to get ready for the dancing. And I think that's basically it. So thank you, everybody, for coming this evening. Congratulations again to our fellows, all of our graduates and award winners. And everybody, please enjoy themselves and have a safe evening. Take care.